Heartland fans, the moment we've all been waiting for has finally arrived, and trust me, it's worth the wait. Season 19 brings us a return so unforgettable, it feels like a dream come true. Tai Bordon is back, yes. You read that right, and his return is nothing short of breathtaking. Prepare yourselves for an emotional roller coaster because this isn't just a reunion. It's an experience that will stir your soul, ignite old memories, and change everything we thought we knew about Heartland. For seasons, we've been left wondering, hoping, and even grieving the absence of Tai. And now, as the gates of Heartland Ranch slowly creak open, the impossible becomes reality. The familiar golden skies, the vast pastures, and the sweet, soft breeze all seem to hold their breath as Amy and Lindy carry on their quiet, ordinary day. Until the world shifts. Then, there he is, Tai Bordon, standing in the very place he once called home. The emotional impact of his return hits like a wave. Every moment, every breath is heavy with meaning. With a hauntingly beautiful score swelling in the background, Tai's arrival isn't just a twist, it's the return of hope. It's the rekindling of love, the rebirth of a family's unbreakable bond. It's a moment that transcends the screen. This isn't just another episode of Heartland. This is a moment that transcends the screen. It's a homecoming, a reunion of hearts that will leave you breathless. The kind of moment that lingers in your soul long after the credits roll. So get ready, because Tai Bordon's return isn't just a plot twist, it's the emotional core of the story we've all been waiting for. And trust me, you won't want to miss a second of it. The episode seamlessly integrates Tai's return into the larger narrative, acknowledging the time that has passed and the changes that have unfolded during his absence. This isn't just a simple comeback. Heartland treats his return with the respect and depth it truly deserves. Far from being a cheap plot device, Tai's reappearance is layered with emotion and meaning, and it's clear the writers have poured their hearts into making sure it's done justice. As the episode unfolds, we learn that Tai's journey away from the ranch wasn't just about physical distance. It was a deeply personal odyssey that has shaped him in ways we could never have imagined. His absence wasn't just a gap in the storyline. It was an emotional wound, and his return is a complicated, layered moment of healing. There's a mixture of anticipation and mystery in the air as the episode delicately reveals the reasons behind his time away, peeling back the layers of the emotional journey he's been on. And just when you think you understand the full picture, Heartland pulls you deeper, leaving you craving more answers and more of Tai's journey. The show doesn't rush through this pivotal moment. Instead, it lets us sit in the tension, savoring the slow burn of his return. Every beat, every glance, every word shared with the Heartland family is rich with significance. It's not just about what Tai's been through, it's about how his presence will change everything moving forward. The gravity of his re-entry into the Heartland family is palpable, and it's a moment that makes you realize just how much you've missed him. But it's not just about the emotional weight Heartland delivers visually as well. The cinematography is nothing short of stunning, beautifully capturing the sprawling landscapes of the ranch, the familiar spots that we've come to know and love, while layering in the emotional intensity of Tai's return. The lush fields, the wide-open skies, and the iconic locations of Heartland Ranch all serve as a perfect backdrop to this life-changing moment. And the hauntingly beautiful music that accompanies his return? It only heightens the power of the scene, weaving together the stunning visuals and the emotional gravity into something truly unforgettable. Tai's return isn't just the beginning of this episode, it's the catalyst for the entire season. It sets the stage for new developments, new challenges, and the resolution of long-standing storylines that will leave viewers on the edge of their seats. One thing's for sure, Tai's return will have a lasting impact on the Heartland family and on all of us who have followed their journey for so long. The emotional depth of Tai's return is elevated by the incredible performances of the cast, who pour their hearts into every scene. Each actor brings a richness to their role, skillfully portraying a spectrum of emotions that resonate with the gravity of Tai's return. The blend of anticipation, joy, and the subtle undercurrents of tension is delivered with such finesse that viewers are drawn even deeper into the story. Every look, every gesture speaks volumes, enhancing the connection between the characters and the audience. One of the most poignant and heart-wrenching moments of this episode is the intimate, raw conversation between Tai and Amy. This scene is not just a highlight, it is the emotional heart of the episode, and perhaps even the season. It offers a rare, unfiltered look into the depth of their relationship, showcasing the complexities of love, separation, and the heartache of being apart. The dialogue is not only an emotional release, but a powerful exploration of the struggles and growth both characters have endured during their time apart. Set against the backdrop of a quiet, secluded corner of Heartland, the scene feels almost sacred, an intimate space away from the bustling ranch and the prying eyes of family. It's in this private setting that they can finally let their guards down, allowing their vulnerability to surface. Amy, overwhelmed by the shock and joy of seeing Tai again, opens up about the challenges she faced during his absence raising Lindy, managing the ranch, and carrying the weight of their family's legacy on her shoulders. The audience can feel her pain, her exhaustion, but also the love that never faded. Her words are a testament to her strength, her resilience, and the unwavering devotion she still feels for Tai. Tai, too, has been through a transformative journey. His return is not just about coming home to Amy, it's about confronting his own past, reconciling with his choices, and finding a path forward. His side of the conversation reveals a man who has wrestled with personal demons, yet has emerged stronger and more self-aware. He shares the reasons for his departure and the emotional turmoil he faced, providing context to his absence and shedding light on the internal conflict he has carried with him. This exchange isn't just about closure, it's about growth and understanding, as both characters navigate their past to forge a future together. The exchange between Tai and Amy is powerful, charged with both joy and pain. The dialogue is filled with the raw emotions of two people who have suffered, but who are also hopeful for healing and a new chapter. The actors bring this moment to life with remarkable depth, capturing the essence of their bond and the complexity of their emotions. This is not just a conversation, it's a pivotal moment in their journey, one that will shape the course of their relationship moving forward. As the conversation comes to a close, there is a sense of resolution. It's not a perfect ending, but it's a hopeful one. The unspoken understanding between Tai and Amy lingers, leaving room for the possibility of healing and a fresh start. This scene sets the stage for the challenges and triumphs that lie ahead, laying the foundation for the next chapter in their relationship. Tai's return also has a profound impact on the rest of the Heartland family. Each member's reaction to his homecoming adds a layer of emotional complexity, highlighting the significance of his absence and the joy, confusion, and relief that accompanies his return. Lindy, in particular, is caught between joy and confusion. As a young child, she's been aware of her father's absence, but doesn't fully understand the reasons behind it. Her reaction is pure and unfiltered, a beautiful mix of joy at the sight of her father and apprehension at the changes she doesn't yet understand. Her scenes with Tai are tender, reminding us of the innocent, unbreakable bond between parent and child. Amy, as a wife and mother, carries the weight of her emotions with grace and strength. Her reaction is complex, a beautiful blend of joy, relief, and the recognition that there is still much to be done to rebuild their family. Lo, ever the supportive sister-in-law, brings warmth and stability to the scene, offering comfort and guidance as Amy and Tai navigate the emotional storm of their reunion. Lou's presence is a grounding force, reminding us of the love and unity that runs deep within the Heartland family. Jack's reaction is perhaps the most reserved, but it speaks volumes. As the patriarch, Jack has always been a pillar of strength, but his emotions are palpable in every word, every gesture. His response to Tai's return is a mix of pride, relief, and a silent acknowledgement of all that has been lost and gained. Jack's scenes with Tai are filled with unspoken understanding. This is a man who has weathered many storms, but Tai's return signifies something deeper, something that will affect the entire family. Her reaction adds another layer of richness to the story, reinforcing the idea that Tai's return is not just about him and Amy, it's about the entire Heartland family coming back together. Has Graham Wardle appeared in any other project since leaving Heartland? Surprisingly, the answer is no. Graham seems completely at peace with his decision to step away from acting. He's shifted focus to his podcast, Bitcoin conferences, book writing, and even challenging himself with hill sprints alongside friends. It's clear he's enjoying life in a way that doesn't need Heartland right now. So, for those hoping to see Tai in the upcoming season, unfortunately, he won't be back. And don't expect to see Georgie either. However, Amy's journey continues, possibly with a new love interest and a whole lot more family drama ahead. Season 19 is set to premiere in early October, though we might get a pleasant surprise with a late September release. If I had to bet, I'd say October 6th for the first episode. Some exciting news for this season: two fan favorites, Chris Potter and Michelle Morgan, will be stepping behind the camera to direct 2 episodes each. This marks another year of the actors taking on directorial roles, continuing the series' tradition. Michelle's mentorship of Bay McPherson also hints at a new wave of talent blossoming on set. While I'm not always a fan of Katie's character, it's wonderful to see fresh skills developing in the Heartland family. Heartland is more than just a beloved Canadian drama, it's a piece of many fans' hearts. The series follows the Fleming Bartlett family's journey on their Alberta ranch, with characters we've all come to love, especially Amy Fleming, Amber Marshall, and Tai Bordon, Graham Wardle. For over a decade, the love story of Amy and Tai has been the beating heart of the series, filled with joy, heartache, and triumph. But in a shocking twist, Tai was written off in season 14, leaving a gaping hole in the storyline and in fans' hearts due to Graham Wardle's decision to leave the show. The void left by his absence has been immense, but now, in season 19, episode 1, Heartland offers a miracle: Tai Bordon's return. Let's break down this breathtaking moment and what it means for Amy, Lindy, and the entire family. The episode opens with serene, everyday farm scenes. Amy is tending to her ponies, managing farm life as she's done for years. Yet Tai's absence still weighs heavily on her. She's been strong for Lindy, for the farm, but the loss of her husband is ever present. As she moves through her daily tasks, she finds a letter on the doorstep. The handwriting is familiar, and as she reads it, her eyes widen in shock. It's from Tai. Yes, Tai Bordon is alive. The letter reveals that Tai had been sent on a covert mission, unable to reach out for safety reasons. But now, the mission is over, and he's coming home. Amy is overwhelmed. Hope, disbelief, joy, and even fear rush over her in a beautiful mix of raw vulnerability. She's both elated and unsure of what this means for her family. She can't wait to share the news. Jack, Lou, and Georgie all react with shock and joy. They had accepted Tai's passing, and now this news feels nothing short of miraculous. Jack's emotions are quiet but deep. Lou jumps into action, making sure everything is perfect for Tai's return, eager to create the best homecoming. Georgie, now older and wiser, is excited, but there's a layer of nervousness about seeing her stepdad again. As the day draws near, the farm buzzes with activity. Every detail is attended to. This isn't just about cleaning up the house, but reflecting on the time spent apart. They prepare emotionally, readying themselves for the arrival of someone who was once lost to them. Finally, the moment arrives, the long-awaited return of Tai Bordon. The unmistakable sound of a vehicle pulls into the farm. The door opens, and out steps Tai. He's changed, slightly rougher, more weathered, but that smile is exactly as we remember it, and it's a welcome sight that brings hope, warmth, and a sense of healing to everyone at Heartland. And then there's Lindy, Amy, and Ty's sweet daughter, who has grown so much during her father's absence. As she sees her dad for the first time in so long, the bond between them sparks to life once more. Her joy is a reminder of the powerful, irreplaceable love between a parent and child. The reunion is everything fans have been hoping for, a heartwarming, dreamlike moment that leaves us all breathless and in awe of the strength of family. Ty's return ripples through the entire Heartland family. Jack, the father figure who has always been a guiding force for Ty, finds himself unable to contain the depth of his emotions. The stoic patriarch, who has seen it all, can hardly hold back his tears as he welcomes Ty back into the fold. Lo, ever the supportive sister-in-law, stands beside Amy, her heart swelling with happiness as she witnesses the reunion of her sister's family. It's a moment of pure, unadulterated joy for Lo. Her heart rejoices at the sight of the family she loves coming together once again. And then there's Georgie. For years, she's looked up to Ty, and now, having him back in her life feels like a homecoming of its own. The happiness radiates from her as she embraces Ty, her excitement matching the emotional outpouring of the entire family. Her connection to Ty is one of respect, admiration, and affection, and his return fills her with a sense of completeness. As the episode draws to a close, the entire family is gathered together, standing united in their shared joy and renewed sense of hope. The future, though uncertain, feels brighter now that Ty is back where he belongs. The journey they've all been on, full of trials and tribulations, has led them to this moment of triumph, and the possibilities for what lies ahead are endless. Ty's return isn't just a reunion, it's a fresh start for the family, a new chapter that promises more love, adventure, and challenges. This episode marks a pivotal moment in Heartland's history, a game changer that will leave fans eagerly awaiting every new twist and turn. Tai Bordon's return is a gift to the loyal viewers who've longed for his presence and the revival of the beautiful love story between him and Amy. With this monumental development, Season 19 now holds the potential for endless emotional arcs and new storylines that will keep fans on the edge of their seats. It's a season that promises to be unforgettable, and it's clear that the journey for Ty, Amy, and the entire Heartland family is just beginning. As we brace for the emotional roller coaster that is Heartland Season 19, let's take a moment to recognize that this season is about more than just Ty's return. It's about the ties that bind, the strength that comes from family, and the resilience to weather any storm together. So buckle up, because this season will deliver everything we love about Heartland love, joy, drama, and unforgettable moments that will tug at your heartstrings. But that's not all. Kerry James is back as Caleb. Remember him from the last season when he left to live closer to his son? Fans wondered if he would ever return, and now it's confirmed. But the big question is, will Caleb's return be a short visit or a permanent one? This detail could play a major role in the upcoming episodes, and I'll dive deeper into that when I share the Season 19 synopsis. It's a detail you won't want to miss. And there's more. Parker is back. After making a brief appearance in Season 17, it looks like she'll have a more prominent role this season. If her bond with Katie continues to grow, we can expect some exciting dynamics to unfold between them. Sadly, we won't be seeing Graham Wardle or Alicia Newton in this season. While Graham's character, Ty, has left an indelible mark on the show, he won't be returning. As for Alicia Newton, she's opted to focus on her personal life and has stepped away from Heartland for good. But don't worry, her absence only makes the moments we do have with the Heartland family even more precious. Now, let's get to the heart of what's coming in season 19. The future of the Bartlett-Fleming family ranch is uncertain. The threat of a rival ranch and a looming drought could jeopardize everything they've worked so hard to build. With tensions rising, Amy faces difficult choices that will pull her in two directions. Lou becomes more involved in the family business, clashing with Jack and Tim in the process. But no matter the obstacles, one thing is clear when this family comes together: there's nothing they can't overcome. The road ahead will demand courage, resolve, and the unyielding strength of character to face what's coming. In other words, it's going to take true grit. Let's break it down. The Duttons are facing a major challenge, a crippling drought that threatens their herd. But there's hope on the horizon. In a recent filming update, we saw a huge machine drilling water wells, hinting at the family's plan to dig deep and find a solution. Watching professionals at work, it's clear the Duttons won't back down from this fight. They'll do whatever it takes to protect what's theirs. Two of the show's stars, Chris Potter and Michelle Morgan, will also be directing this season, continuing a tradition from previous years. Both are set to direct 2 episodes each. While Michelle was directing, she mentored Bay McPherson, so it seems Heartland is grooming another actor-director. Even though I'm not a big fan of her character, Katie, I'm glad new skills are being nurtured on set. Heartland is a beloved Canadian drama series that follows the lives of the Fleming Bartlett family and their ranch in Alberta. Over the years, we've grown deeply attached to these characters, especially Amy Fleming, played by Amber Marshall, and Tai Bordon, portrayed by Graham Wardle. Amy and Ty's relationship has been the heart and soul of the series. Their love story, filled with joy, heartache, and triumph, has captivated fans for over a decade. However, in a shocking twist, Ty's character was written off in season 14 due to Graham Wardle's decision to move on from the show. This left a gaping hole not only in the storyline, but also in fans' hearts. The show lives not only on screen, but also in the hearts of fans, and of course, in Amy's life. Now, in season 19, episode 1, we witness a miraculous and heartwarming twist. Tai Bordon's return to Heartland is nothing short of extraordinary. Let's break down how this incredible moment unfolds and what it means for Amy, Lindy, and the rest of the family. The episode opens with natural scenes and hints of the Heartland farm. Amy is seen watching over her ponies and managing everyday farm routines. The absence of Tai has left a huge mark on her, yet she's been doing her best to stay strong for her daughter Lindy and for the farm. Despite her efforts to move forward, the loss of Tai is a constant, quiet weight on her shoulders. As Amy goes about her daily routine, she finds a letter left at the door. The handwriting looks familiar, and as she reads it, her eyes widen in shock. The letter is from Tai. Yes, Tai Bordon is alive. The letter reveals that Tai had to leave due to a covert mission and couldn't contact anyone to ensure their safety. But now that the mission is over, he's finally coming home. The news hits Amy like a wave. At first, she's overwhelmed, struggling to process the unbelievable truth of Ty's return. Emotions rush over her: hope, disbelief, joy, and a tinge of fear. Her reaction is a beautiful mix of raw vulnerability and overwhelming relief. Amy rushes to share the news with her family, her excitement palpable as she prepares for Ty's return. Jack, Lou, and Georgie are just as stunned and overjoyed. They had all come to terms with Ty's passing, and this news feels nothing short of a miracle. Jack is initially quiet, his eyes reflecting the depth of his emotions. Lou is thrilled and immediately starts making preparations, eager to ensure everything is perfect for Ty's return. Georgie, who has grown significantly since Ty's departure, is excited but also nervous about seeing her stepdad again. As the day of Ty's return approaches, the farm is buzzing with activity. Amy and her family each prepare for his arrival in their own way. They decorate the farm, tidy the house, and make sure everything is just right. These preparations are not only physical, but deeply emotional. The family reflects on their time apart, the changes they've experienced, and the joy of finally having Tai back. At last, the moment we've all been waiting for arrives, and it's everything fans could have imagined and more. The familiar sound of a vehicle pulling into the farm breaks the silence, and as the door opens, out steps Tai Bordon. He's changed, maybe a little rougher around the edges, a bit more weathered from the time spent away, but his smile? That smile is unmistakable. It's the smile that's been sorely missed by everyone at Heartland, and it radiates warmth, hope, and the promise of healing. As Tai steps onto the soil of Heartland once again, it's as if time itself holds its breath. Amy and Lindy rush towards him, their faces lighting up with an overwhelming mix of joy, disbelief, and the kind of relief only a reunion like this can bring. In this electrifying moment, all the pain of their separation melts away, and the past is forgiven. Tai envelops his family in his arms, the tears of joy flowing freely as emotions pour from every direction. The strength of their bond is undeniable, and it's a sight that has fans everywhere on the edge of their seats. The reunion feels like something out of a dream, a moment so filled with emotional weight that it brings a sense of closure and peace that fans have been yearning for. There's no greater joy than seeing Tai back in the arms of his loved ones, and the scene is a tribute to the enduring power of family and love. And then there's Lindy, Amy and Tai's precious daughter, who has grown so much during her father's absence, is the pure embodiment of innocence and joy as she sees her father for the first time in so long. The moment she lays eyes on him, you can feel the instant reconnection, the bond between father and daughter reignited like a spark. Her joy is infectious, her excitement palpable, and her reaction is a heartwarming reminder of the irreplaceable love between parent and child. Tai's return ripples through the entire Heartland family. Jack, the father figure who has always been a guiding force for Tai, finds himself unable to contain the depth of his emotions. The stoic patriarch, who has seen it all, can hardly hold back his tears as he welcomes Tai back into the fold. Lou, ever the supportive sister-in-law, stands beside Amy, her heart swelling with happiness as she witnesses the reunion of her sister's family. It's a moment of pure, unadulterated joy for Lou. Her heart rejoices at the sight of the family she loves coming together once again. And then there's Georgie. For years, she's looked up to Tai, and now having him back in her life feels like a homecoming of its own. The happiness radiates from her as she embraces Tai, her excitement matching the emotional outpouring of the entire family. Her connection to Tai is one of respect, admiration, and affection, and his return fills her with a sense of completeness. As the episode draws to a close, the entire family is gathered together, standing united in their shared joy and renewed sense of hope. The future, though uncertain, feels brighter now that Tai is back where he belongs. The journey they've all been on, full of trials and tribulations, has led them to this moment of triumph, and the possibilities for what lies ahead are endless. Tai's return isn't just a reunion, it's a fresh start for the family, a new chapter that promises more love, adventure, and challenges. This episode marks a pivotal moment in Heartland's history, a game-changer that will leave fans eagerly awaiting every new twist and turn. Tai Bordon's return is a gift to the loyal viewers who've longed for his presence and the revival of the beautiful love story between him and Amy. With this monumental development, Season 19 now holds the potential for endless emotional arcs and new storylines that will keep fans on the edge of their seats. It's a season that promises to be unforgettable, and it's clear that the journey for Tai, Amy, and the entire Heartland family is just beginning. As we brace for the emotional roller coaster that is Heartland Season 19, let's take a moment to recognize that this season is about more than just Tai's return. It's about the ties that bind, the strength that comes from family, and the resilience to weather any storm together. So buckle up, because this season will deliver everything we love about Heartland love, joy, drama, and unforgettable moments that will tug at your heartstrings. But that's not all. Kerry James is back as Caleb. Remember him from the last season when he left to live closer to his son? Fans wondered if he would ever return, and now it's confirmed. But the big question is, will Caleb's return be a short visit or a permanent one? This detail could play a major role in the upcoming episodes, and I'll dive deeper into that when I share the Season 19 synopsis. It's a detail you won't want to miss. And there's more. Parker is back. After making a brief appearance in Season 17, it looks like she'll have a more prominent role this season. If her bond with Katie continues to grow, we can expect some exciting dynamics to unfold between them. Sadly, we won't be seeing Graham Wardle or Alicia Newton in this season. While Graham's character, Tai, has left an indelible mark on the show, he won't be returning. As for Alicia Newton, she's opted to focus on her personal life and has stepped away from Heartland for good. But don't worry, her absence only makes the moments we do have with the Heartland family. You can expect Season 19 to air on UP Faith and Family sometime in the summer of 2026. And for Netflix users, the wait will be even longer. With Netflix U.S. just adding Season 16 on June 1 est, we're likely looking at 2026 for Season 19 to hit the platform as well. But hey, if you can't wait, I highly recommend checking it out on UP Faith and Family. You might want to wait until all the episodes are released, pay for just 1 month of membership, and then binge watch the entire season. That way, you'll get all the action with only one subscription. Now, I know you're all eager for more, but there's no trailer for Season 19 just yet, since filming is still underway. However, I've got a little something to hold you over a sneak peek. Here's a short clip from the set showing some of your favorite characters and the breathtaking Heartland landscape. Trust me, it's worth the watch. Before I wrap up, I just want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for being part of this incredible journey. Your support, your comments, and your passion for Heartland mean the world to me. I'm so grateful to have such an amazing community here, and I can't wait to keep exploring this beautiful series with all of you. Stay tuned, because there's so much more to come. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, keep your hearts full and your spirits high.